Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about some leadership. And by leadership, it's purely observational, things that I see. 20 years in this industry, right? 20 years of calling on dealers across the country, working with people all over the place, watching everyone from the maintenance crew that's cleaning the toilets all the way up to the owner of dozens of stores, and watching how they act, watching culture in stores, watching the leadership. And I've been noticing some things, in our industry, especially, a lot of times there's people that, hey, they've been in this business a long time and they're getting ready to leave. They want to turn it over to somebody else. Maybe they're retiring. And I've started noticing some things. And I think that there's some things that I wanted to pass out to you guys to understand about people and what I see. Because I'm telling you right now, doing this long enough, I can walk into a store that's one of my clients and I can feel it. I know when something's not right. Nobody has to say a word. You can walk in that door and I can feel that something's up. And if I can feel it, you know that the buyers out there can feel it. And so what I've started to notice is I think more than ever, people want leadership, but not the kind of leadership that comes with a hammer. They don't all want to be told what to do. They want to be shown how to do things. They want to be worked with. They want to be brought into the fold and know what's going on. People don't like being in the dark and not understanding, like, what's all this change? How does this affect me? And that's one of the biggest ones that I see, is that there's no communication with the team. Change is inevitable. Not everybody's going to fit perfectly in the roles they're in forever. And so when that change happens, that's fine. But it's how we're communicating that change to the people. There's nothing worse than everybody that feels on edge and they don't know what's going on, or they don't feel like they can ask, because if they ask, they're going to get that old school hammer. Go back to your chair and mind your business kind of thing. I'm not saying they need to be privy to every single decision in the companies, but I've seen recently a couple different customers of mine where leadership has changed. And in some of them, the new leadership has really leaned into working with everyone, diving into where they're at, meeting them where they're at and finding out what's going on, communicating with everybody. And you watch the okay, and the relaxation of the team. And then all of a sudden what you see is the performance starts going up across the board. Everyone starts getting better because they all feel like they're part of something again. They feel like they understand the direction they're going and why they're going there. On the flip side, in these other places where someone comes in and they think they're better than everybody else and they don't have to tell them anything, and all of a sudden that culture just keeps eroding. No one knows who to trust. Everybody's scared. Everybody just wonders what's coming next. Nobody has direct conversations with anyone. And so they're all going different directions instead of the same place. And now don't misunderstand me. I am not running a store. I'm not running any of these things. I'm not that person. I'm not talking down about that person. I'm just sharing my observations after 2 decades of doing this, that you can see certain things happening. And it's so much fun for me when I see a new leader come in and revive a team and get them all going the same direction, because they actually care about their people. It's not fake, it's real. And everybody wants to be part of something. We're tribal creatures. That is who we are. We want to be part of something, whether it's labeling political parties, whether it's a neighborhood, a team, a league, or we all want to be part of a tribe. And the stores that I have that perform really well are all part of something. They believe in who they are and what they're doing and where they're going and why. And I think that leadership does a wonderful job of setting that out there, of here's what we're trying to do. Here's what is important to us. Here are our non-negotiables. Anybody from the bottom to the top can come to me and ask me a question, no matter what it is. You can come ask me a question if you have a concern. Like being an open leader. Those are always the teams that I see that are succeeding on a high level. The ones where it is all closed door everything, and I'm not going to talk to you because you're just down here doing that. it just doesn't, everybody's just not working together and it doesn't work and you can feel it. And so if I can feel it, don't you think that the customers can feel it? Don't you think it feels a little discombobulated when the buying process just feels tension and there's pressure everywhere and all these things? This is tangible stuff. This is very real. I'm just sharing my perspective that if you have an opportunity to improve your team and talk to them more and get down and at their level of where they are and just try to understand them, I think that we would all be better for it, because no one likes to be told simply what to do and go do without feeling like what they're doing actually matters, has an impact. Here's why we do it that way. Instead of just saying, go do this, say, hey, I need you to do this, and here's why we do it this way, and here's how it benefits that person and the company as a whole, and it's going to make your life easier. Oh, cool. That's why we do it? No problem. So I'm just sharing some things that I've been seeing lately that I would love for everybody else to just communicate a little bit more. Work with everybody a little bit more. Don't be too good for it, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of change right now, and this is extremely powerful for you and your teams. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you.